Great. So welcome, day 8 of our 21 Day to Inner Calm program. So this marks the beginning of the second phase of this journey that we're on together. And in this phase, in this week, I'm going to invite you to begin to notice some more subtle sensations. So I'm going to guide you into, after we kind of start the way we've been starting for the past week, I'm going to then invite you to notice sensations in your womb and in your heart today. And I just want you to know that if this is new for you, again, it's going to come with practice. They're very, very subtle things that we're noticing when I'm asking you to notice your womb, to notice your heart. Sometimes the sensations are going to be very obvious, and other times it's going to be a lot more subtle. So we practice with curiosity, with playfulness, okay? And with practice, it will come with time, okay? All right, so if you're not already settled into your seat, find your seat. You can rock a little bit, make sure you're anchored down through your sit bones. Make sure you're comfortable. One thing I wanted to mention, I noticed this when I was doing my own breathwork practice earlier this morning. I was feeling quite tired. I had been up for a while, and I just couldn't bring myself to do the practice in my normal seated position. So I lay down on the couch, I got a comfy blanket, and I put on the audio, my guide, my teacher, and I just did the practice lying down on my back, which is not what I would normally do, but it really helped me still do the practice. So if ever you feel like you are struggling to show up, if it feels like you might not have enough energy to come here for 15 minutes, know that this practice can be done also lying down if you're tired. Okay? All right, so pick your eyes. Let's start with the eyes open. We're going to walk through soft gaze, choose your focal point. Soften the eyes. Soften the gaze. Let the eyelids become a little bit more heavy. Shift into your peripheral vision. And as you're doing all of this with the eyes, at the same time, notice your breath. So once the eyes have shifted, you're using the peripheral vision. Now it's possible to just tune in, begin to pay attention to the ebb and flow, the in and out of the breath. The eyes, notice that they might be feeling heavier and the eyelids might want to shut. The eyelids want to shut. Allow them to, let them shut. Notice the sensation that that brings when the eyelids shut. Know that you are safe. Know that you are supported. Supported physically by the earth, the ground, support beneath you. Supported in this community, supported by me. Supported by a larger, greater, universal energetic force. Lean into that. And bring your attention to the quality of the breath, the natural breath in this moment, today. Where do you feel the breath? As soon as you notice your habitual pattern. You can then begin to change it right away. So if your habitual pattern is noticing that the breath is higher in the body, in the chest, which is for most of us, then right away, as soon as you notice, remind yourself, relax the belly. Breathe into the belly. Let the low abdomen, let it expand. You know it's helpful for you to take your hands there. You can do that. And really help to inform the action of the low abdomen. Sometimes we think it's relaxing, but it can relax and expand even more. I like to really imagine a Buddha, even a pregnant belly. Imagine as you inhale, the belly is really fully expanding with life. You can have this image in mind. Breath equals life. In yoga, we call it prana. Prana is life force, life energy. So as you relax the low belly, as you relax the pelvis, you invite your breath all the way down into the pelvis, into your womb. Know that you are infusing that space with life, with renewal, with energy. And the exhale is a cleansing. You can exhale with that attitude, with that intention in mind. Exhale and cleansing the body, cleansing the womb. By now, the rhythm of the breath is probably pretty fluid. You notice there is a difference in the length of inhale and length of exhale. Make an effort to match those two. And you can think of it as that 3-part breath, or we've been counting up till 4 or 5. So inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Continue at your own pace, your own rhythm, finding your flow. That balance between the effort and the ease. A 3-dimensional spherical expansion on the inhale, front, back, side, and side. And a full body softening on the exhale. Now you are in rhythm with your breath, you're in flow. Bring your attention down towards the pelvis, down towards the womb. You can do this in a few ways. You can take your hands to your pelvis. You can take your hands to the lower abdomen, the womb space. You could also imagine that there were a bright white light that was shining down upon your womb space, that space in between the hip bones, inside the pelvis. And imagine all of your reproductive organs, the uterus, fallopian tubes, ovaries. You're not sure what all of those structures look like. That's okay. You can be playful. You can make your own diagram in your mind. You might see it clearly, or it might just be colors. or it might be more physical. So we all visualize differently in our own way. There's no right or wrong. We're connecting in a way that feels natural for you, connecting with your womb space. And in this moment of pause, in this moment of deep connection with this space within you that is a space of power and of creativity, open yourself up to receive whatever messages your womb has for you. Now, this could present as a physical sensation. You might notice something physically, discomfort, pain, bloating. Sometimes this presents in the form of a word. Sometimes when we connect with our womb, a word or a voice will pop into your mind. And this is no coincidence. This is not by accident. This is your womb speaking to you. Sometimes it could be an image. When you lean in and you open up to receive a message from your womb, what happens? Notice. And trust. Trust that this is a message from your womb. This is the intelligence of your body speaking to you. And you are learning to listen. You are learning the language of your body. And you can thank your womb for this nice dialogue, for this connection, for revealing her secrets. And if the hands are there, take them away gently, place them somewhere else on the body where it feels comfortable. And we'll spend the next few minutes in silence, using the breath as an anchor for the attention, for your mind. Bathing in stillness, the pulsation of life of your body. Enjoying this moment. Moment of peace, moment of inner calm. Begin to deepen the inhale now, opening the nostrils. When you know you're deepening the inhale, you might hear a sound, really breathing in with a little bit more force. If you feel called to move your body slightly, go ahead and move. Intuitively listen. I invite you to bring your hands to your heart, your chin down. The light in me bows to the light in you. Together we are one. Namaste. I always go deep with you, and then it takes a moment to come back out. So if that also happens for you, just take it slowly, take a few minutes to transition. I haven't been reminding you to do some journaling after practice. So if that's something that you were doing and then stopped, I invite you to take that practice on again. Especially as we start this week to go into, we didn't end up having time to go into the heart today, but that is my intention, that we'll spend a few days kind of in the womb space, and then we'll spend a few days in the heart space. Okay, so honestly, like, magical things can come through in moments of stillness, of inner listening, of quiet. So if something comes through in the middle of one of these sessions, I really encourage you to write it down, because it really actualizes it. It really makes it concrete when we put it down on paper.